guys, it's Ahmer here. So today I have another pickups video for you. So there are some really awesome items that I scored over the past month or so, and a lot of these items I actually got at this large outdoor flea market. I was able to find a good bit of these items, kind of bundle a deal together, and just add all of these to my game collection. Some of these are scored from eBay, and some of them are from a Goodwill near me. So let's go ahead and check these items out. So first up, a couple of these items I actually scored at this outdoor flea market. Now I've been here in the past and I've scored tons of games at this flea market, but unfortunately these vendors were not there when I went, so I was pretty bummed out as I pretty much walked the entire flea market, and then I found this little hidden area where it had all of these vintage toys kind of just jam-packed together. The gentleman who owned it was much older and he just was trying to sell some of his stuff, but some of the deals that he was trying to work out just wasn't really worth it. So luckily I was able to try and bundle the right amount of items together for the right deal. So while I was there, I actually scored a few games as I saw them in the little bin that he had just full of games. He had tons of figures. He had just so much stuff ranging from Mortal Kombat to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, just so much stuff kind of jam-packed. There was Batman, Star Wars, just anything and everything. So first of all, I saw a couple of these games. So here I saw this little Xbox and Xbox 360 little demo disc. This is 4 demos for the original Xbox and Xbox 360. It says Black, Locked and Loaded for Xbox, and then Quake 4. So it just has some of these awesome games just included on this little demo disc. So I thought that this was really cool to kind of add to the game collection. And then I saw some of these other games as well. So here we have this little Star Wars Starfighter Special Edition game for the original Xbox. So this is one of those Star Wars games that I did not have in the collection. Then there was another Star Wars game. We have the Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. So this was another one that I did not know about. There was also this 007 Nightfire. This is the Platinum Hits version for the original Xbox. It says, do you have what it takes to be Bond? Now I loved playing this game back in the day. I loved using those bots that you could play, and you just play against them, and then I'd play with all of my family members. We'd just have a blast playing this. So that was really cool. Then there was this Breakdown game. So I've never heard of it, but this was just $1 or so, so I figured I'd try it out. It says compelling military science fiction storyline will turn players upside down. So it looks like this crazy little game, kind of like this fighting style game, and I figured that this would be a good one to add. And then on to this game right here. So this one was definitely a gem that I saw. This is Crazy Taxi 3 High Roller by Sega. So this is one that I did not have in the collection. I was very excited as we have this Crazy Taxi game. It says $1.99. Then it has this little card right here. So we have these Crazy Taxi figures. We have these Virtua Fighter 4, which I do have in the collection. And then I do have these Sonic Adventure 2 Battle figures. So this is really cool. Comes with this instruction manual, which is pretty thick. It has all of these different characters and everything else. So I'm most excited about this game right here. Then in his booth, I noticed that he had some VHS tapes. So here we have this one. If you guys know anything about this VHS tape, you'll know that this one definitely holds its value. It's a little bit more expensive, so only finding it for just a few dollars was definitely worth it. And then on to a couple of these others. We have this Bucky O'Hare VHS tape. This is the Toad Menace. This is the preview tape for promotional use only. So this one is really cool. And I thought this was pretty neat as I have been collecting some of the figures. Then of course there were some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So I did not have the Secret of the Ooze in the collection. And then this one right here from Family Home Entertainment, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Super Rocksteady, and Mighty Bebop. So this one is really cool from the cartoon. Then on to a couple of these other items that I actually scored while I was there. So he actually had this Toxic Crusaders figure, and I was definitely thrilled to add this one to the collection, as now I have Toxie in the collection. Now, it didn't actually have his weapons, but I still thought that this was really cool to add, as I didn't have him yet. And then we have this little figure. So of course we have Michelangelo. So this one is another little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure that I did not have. It's in pretty decent shape with all of these vibrant colors. Of course, it didn't come with any of the extras. And then probably one of the most exciting items that I picked up in his booth was this right here, the sealed Mortal Kombat Trilogy figure. Of course, we have Jade. So this one is really cool. It says the Super Action figure. So of course on the back it says Mortal Kombat Trilogy Super Action figure. So this one says collect all the Mortal Kombat fighters. So this one is really cool because we have some of the others pictured on here. Of course we have Jade, Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Cyrax. So this is really cool to find, and I definitely scored it for a great deal as I had bundled it with everything else. And then I saw a couple of these games here. We have just some generic Xbox games. We have this MotoGP 3. This is Ultimate Racing Technology. And then on to this X-Men Legends game. So I thought that this one was another fun one to add. Then I saw this. So this is for the Nintendo DS, this little lunch pail. And this one is for The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. So I thought that this would be a really cool display piece to add in the game collection somewhere. I know that they have tons of these, so this one is definitely pretty sweet. And then on to some of these other kind of more so Goodwill finds. So this right here is this little bowling bag. So it says Wii Sports Edition. So of course you get one of these Brunswick bowling balls and you can just put it in here. And then of course those are like the controllers for this Wii game. So I thought that this would be pretty neat to add, as I don't actually have one of those bowling balls just yet. Then on to this right here. Then I found some CDs, so this is pretty cool. This is 99 cents at Goodwill, the soundtrack of SSX3. So I always thought that these had some great songs, a great soundtrack in these games. So this one is definitely pretty cool, and it comes with both discs included. So there's a bonus DVD, and then of course there's the soundtrack. So this is really awesome to have, as I've never seen it before, so I thought that this was pretty cool. Then on to this Top Gun game. So this is pretty cool. It's for Windows 95 and Windows 98 by Microprose. So here we have this little game disc. Then I thought it was very fitting because we have this Top Gun little controller. So this is pretty cool. It says Thrustmaster USB joystick, official Top Gun joystick, Paramount Pictures. So this was on sale, and it comes with this really awesome kind of flight simulator. And I thought it was pretty cool because it even says Top Gun right there on it. And this is a pretty large, heavy little controller. Kind of reminds me of some sort of Atari or older style controller. So this is definitely pretty sweet to find. And then of course now I have the matching game with it. Then of course I found this little handheld game at the thrift store. So this was only $2.99 and I think it was half off. So this is called Merlin. So you have new game, same game. We have Hit Me and Comp Turn. So of course you have all of these different buttons here. So this is one of those older style little games. So this one I'm not exactly sure which year it is. Okay, it says 1978 on it. So that was pretty cool. Then on to this little Wii Zapper kind of gun. So right here, you just go ahead and put your Wiimote in here. You put the little nunchuck attachment in here. And then of course you have this gun, you have the scope and everything. So this definitely works with those Cabela's games on the Nintendo Wii. So I thought that this was pretty sweet to find as well. Then on to this. This was on sale as well. This is Jeopardy! Answer and Question Book, cartridge number 2 by Tiger Electronics. So it comes with this little cartridge. This is still sealed. So I remember having some of these handheld games back in the day. So this one is pretty cool to find, still sealed. And then I have this right here. This was actually gifted to me, so I'm really thankful for that. And this will definitely go great with that Pac-Man light, that PlayStation light, and some of those other lights that I have in my game room just on display. So this one is an Xbox official gear icons light. So this one turns on and off, so this is definitely pretty cool, and I'm really excited. It has 2 light modes. We have phase on and light pulsing for the Xbox, so this one is definitely pretty cool, and it will look great on display. Then on to these items here. So this I actually picked up on eBay. So this one says Activision, it says Marvel, of course we have Spider-Man. So this would have been for one of those Game Boy Advance games back in the day. They would actually have these near the registers at Toys R Us. So I thought that that was really cool, this cool little store display where you just put the Game Boy Advance game right here, and then you could just put the cartridges in the back. So this is definitely really cool. It's definitely something that you don't see every day. I've only seen a handful of these, and it's so cool because these are actually original store displays from back in the day at Toys R Us. So I thought that this would be a great one to have in my Spider-Man collection. And then this item right here, definitely one of my favorites. So I saw this little box posted on Facebook Marketplace, and I scored it for a great deal. So here we have one of these Nintendo watches. So this one is for Super Mario Bros. 4. It says Super Mario World, and of course you can set the time, you can change out the mode, and you can play games on it. It even came with this cool little box where it says Super Mario World. And then we have this little Nelsonic limited warranty, and of course it tells you everything in here on the external features, the different modes of operating, and all of these different characters that you have. So the guy even changed out the battery for me, so this thing is fully functional. It works very well, and this is just so cool to have in the game collection. So this was definitely a great past month or so of just amazing pickups. Some of these items I've been on the hunt for some time, and I'm just so thrilled because I'm always looking for store displays like this one that would have been on display in Toys R Us. I'm always looking for vintage Mario stuff like that watch, and then some more awesome light up displays that I can just have around the game room. So this is definitely pretty sweet, a good mix of games, figures, toys, and more. So of course let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was, and of course thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.